I'm Sharon. I am Darcy's grandmother, and she calls me Nina. And we currently live in Bowling Springs. She's being treated for Crohn's disease. She started treatment July, a year and a half ago. So she started at 4. Well, we knew at birth she was different. We just didn't know what. But she has an amazing pediatrician, Dr. Yelton, and he just patiently listened to her mom, and we just kept taking her back, and we thought it was dietary or allergies. But we knew at 2 years old for sure that she was different than all the other kids in her preschool class. We just didn't know what it was, but he kept researching and doing other treatments, and then he sent us to Dr. Denzel, and they're an amazing team. I couldn't ask for better. You guys were the first place that we came for treatment. We just wasn't sure if she was going to get treatment here or have to go to San Francisco, I believe. Because she did colonoscopy, CT scans. There was a lot of testing, but just to confirm what was wrong. She's able to do sports now. Before, we couldn't take her to the park because she'd have to be close to a bathroom. We couldn't go to a store, restaurant, anywhere where we didn't know exactly where the restroom was. And so now we can take her to the park. She can play for hours at a time, where before she wasn't able to have full access. She didn't get to go to school last year because of starting treatment and wanted to make sure that she was as healthy as possible, but we're so happy. I mean, Palmetto infusion has made a huge difference in her life, particularly Miss Tina. We could not have done it without her. I mean, she has been there from the very first treatment when we had a really hard time getting it going. Darcy wasn't fond of she wasn't fond of it. She followed us to Greenville because they were closed the next day. Literally, we could not have done it without Miss Tina, clearly. If it wasn't for Palmetto Infusion, I wouldn't be here, because if it wasn't such an amazing place, her mom would have to be here. And her mom is so trusting of Miss Tina that I get to be the one to do treatment, whether so mom gets to work. But it's amazing here. I don't question whether or not we're going to get good treatment. I question what Darcy may say or do, but Miss Tina just loves her, so I never have to worry about her treatment. Sometimes her moods are not what we want them to be, but again, they just adjust with her and comfort her and help her get to where we need to be.
She looks amazing. Can I take a picture of her to show my daughter?
For us, I feel like parents and grandparents know their child more than anybody else. And if your doctor isn't listening to you, find another one. We were fortunate enough to have a doctor to listen from the very beginning. He made sure to do all the tests, and we just trusted him completely. Everyone isn't as fortunate as that, and so I feel like that's the biggest thing, is to question everything, research it, and definitely get your treatment here. We could not have a better place to get her treatment. They're so understanding, they're so gentle with her, and they just make her feel special. Just like she is, right, best friend? Yeah.